Hi, I'm Sean, co-founder of Pippa. Today, I'm going to show you the 3 ways that you can tell a story on our platform. We're going to walk through the narrated story, character story, and cast story in order to show you how to upload audio, upload a document, or to write with Pippa. Let's get started with narrated story. For narrated story, I'm going to use the I have audio function, and we're just going to choose the 16:9 aspect ratio. On the upload your story page, you can either click here to record audio or click on upload to upload an audio clip you already have completed. Here I've uploaded a file. You can see it here in green. Now, before you continue, we give you the opportunity to actually edit your audio file. First, you can play your audio by clicking the pink play icon. In order to delete audio, all you need to do is click and drag the yellow bar, move it so that the audio you don't want is gone, and unclick. The audio has now been removed. This is very easy for the start and the end of the clip, but how do you remove audio from the middle? All you need to do is use your icon, click exactly where you want to start, and then click the split button. Split creates 2 more vertical bars, and you can click and drag any one you want to remove that audio as well. If you make a mistake, simply click undo, and you can get back to the original clip. Once your audio is done, you need to click the continue in the top right. You'll then be prompted to pick your art style. I'll choose Toon Twist for this and click continue again. The last step before starting your story is to select your characters, scenes, and elements. As you can see, we give you 3 ways to do this. You can upload a photo and turn it into an animated video. You can describe it in text, or you can upload your own image directly and use it. The first button to click here is the Detect Characters, Scenes, and Elements button. Once you select it, it'll take a few seconds to transcribe your story, and then the characters, scenes, and elements will appear. You can see this story has a pink fairy and a little girl in it, and the descriptions are already in here. Now we can double check these descriptions to make sure that they're right. Also, the scene and the element icons are glowing to let you know that there are also things to generate on those tabs. Under scene, we have a backyard, which it says a grassy area with a large oak tree, providing natural and adventurous setting for exploration. Very cool. Finally, on the elements, it's picking the Band-Aid, a small adhesive bandage used to cover the fairy's leg injury. Now, where did it find all these? If you want to review your story, you simply click on transcript in the top right, and then you'll see exactly where it's all coming from. You can see where pink fairy and little girl are coming from, and the scene is of course the backyard, and the element comes from the Band-Aid that's mentioned in the story. Now, on the character page, you have 3 different options on how to use an image. First, you can just click generate. For this pink fairy, I'll just click generate, and it'll start making the character. For little girl, let's say I want this girl to look like my daughter. I can choose a your photo option, go somewhere on my desktop or on your phone, pick the image, and now when I click generate, the image will look a lot more like my daughter. On scenes, you have the same options. You can just use the text, or you can upload an image for it to match with the art style, or under Pippa Design, you can actually add an image here directly. That image will be used as your background. I'll generate the background now. And on elements, the same opportunity. You can just describe it, or you can add the image that you want to use. Again, I'll just generate the Band-Aid. Now, you don't have to generate elements or scenes. All you need to generate are characters in order to click continue. Let's see how these came out. So, under little girl, there's my daughter, and there is Pippa's design. You can see how close that is, and I'm really happy with it. Under the small fairy, small pink fairy, came out really well, even has the boo-boo on her knee, like in the story. If we click on scenes, there's our big backyard with a big, very cool tree house. And let's see how it did on the Band-Aid. I'm sure it's going to do okay with this one. Yeah, just a small little adhesive Band-Aid. That's fine. I'm actually going to go back and show you the characters one more time. Okay, and now you have your characters, your scenes, and your elements, and you're ready to click continue. When you click continue, you're going to get the opportunity to generate images or to skip them. I advise that you generate the images so that you get a full storyboard when you first land on the composer. We'll click Create Storyboard and start this story. Let's do our second story flow, this time with narrated story again. This time I'm going to choose Import Document and click Continue. When you'll get to this page, you can start to type in your story, or you can upload a file. I'll upload something from my desktop. You can use a Word document, a PDF, a text file, and you can see that my story appeared in here fine. There's one extra step when you upload a document or write with Pippa. You need to create an audio file. You click Continue, and now you'll be at the Choose Your Voice stage. Now here, you can either record the audio yourself, or you can use an AI voiceover. We offer OpenAI and ElevenLabs. ElevenLabs has over 500 voices that you can choose from. OpenAI has 6. You can preview them all with the play buttons, and OpenAI is significantly less expensive than ElevenLabs. But ElevenLabs is a lot more expressive. For this example, I'll choose Alloy and generate the voiceover. Okay, and our voiceover is back. Let's listen to it.
Once upon a time, there lived a small dragon named Spark, who had the loudest roar in the entire valley.
Cool. Next, you click Continue, and you're back to pick your art style. From there, the process is the same as we shown before. Lastly, I'm going to show you how you write with Pippa. We'll choose Narrated Story, Write with Pippa, and click Continue. On this page, you can put a few details in, and Pippa will do the rest. You fill in who the characters are, what you would like to have happen, the genre, and the tone. I've quickly filled out 2 kids, play at a playground, an adventure that is under a minute long, and I'll click Generate Story, and there you are. Here's the story done by Pippa. If I want to change anything about it, I simply type in the boxes above and click Generate Story again. Finally, I click Continue, and I have the same AI voiceover that I had for uploading a document. From there, you move to the style picker, characters, scenes, and places, and move on after the wizard to your composer and storyboard pages, which we will show in the next video. For now, I'm Sean, co-founder of Pippa, saying thank you for joining, keep having fun, keep creating, and we'll talk to you soon.